Okay, so I don't know what happened, but I was in the middle. I was actually at the end of the read. Hold on. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. Um, yeah, because it's not recoverable. So I don't know what I did, but anyway, it's not. There was unfamiliar feeling, silent contemplation, heart given. I'm starting over. That's it. Yeah, I'm starting over, and I'm gonna start over. I don't know why. This was a really good read. Yeah, it was a rise of the masculine, the heart given. You put all you invested all your emotions in, and now they're contemplating and they're growing, and that's where the rise of the masculine was, because it's telling you that you made assumptions and you weren't impeccable with your words. Release the need to be right is what it said. When you believe something, you assume you are right, and you may even destroy relationships in order to defend your position. Let go of the need to defend your position. And that's what you were doing, was letting go, and your expectations. You were changing your expectations. Stop living in the past and in the future, which caused the anxiety and feeling like a failure, right? And you move forward. So now we have to start over. This is the way things happen. And I don't know why. It just shut off. I was like into this read. It just shut off. Oops, I hit my. Yeah, it just shut off. So there you have it. We're just going to start over. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. The courthouse was having duality and balance, which came out in the read. I say, I don't want to put negative energy out there. If there is a court situation, we're going to bless its success no matter the situation, because it's a lesson that we have to learn. Either it was a decision that we made, and based on that decision, we had to move forward from it. But this is what happens when you have to learn the lessons the hard way, by making permanent decisions on temporary emotions. And so that is what that means by that. Sometimes when you get in the court, that means that you made a decision either to love somebody, or to be with somebody, or to be angry with someone, and it's a permanent decision on temporary emotion. So again, I don't want to focus on that energy. We just focus on what our emotions were when we were in that situation, and how making assumptions, being impeccable with your words, and knowing that you always done your best will not lead you in the wrong direction, unless you have people that you keep around you that keeps your energy in a limbo mode, right? Does that make sense? And so there you have it. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe. This is me, Phoenix, and hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Yeah, it was a really good read, but it didn't want to come out, so I gave you the gist of it, and now we're going to talk about a new topic, and based upon that topic, we're going to discuss the journey of it, and then based upon the journey, we're going to see what comes out and go from there. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles energy. Ace of Pentacles is happiness, joy, and new beginnings. So here it is. Insecurities. It's feeling like a failure. It's recognizing your strength. It's being patient. There's endings. And this is also having the courage. This is you contemplating what's making you happy. Three of Wands. You're being grateful, or you're experiencing delays. And you have to be able to trust. Now, trust is what the topic is. Are you able to trust in the midst of you giving to a situation wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself? So we have 6, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. 7 years or 6 years. Each pentacle is equivalent to a year. It could be 13 years if you add them together, but 6 years, or you've been given to others. If it's not the years, you've been given to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself, and therefore you've been patient. You planted the seed, you've been patient, and I think this is all in regards to maybe the lover's journey. So here it goes. This is how things work. We're not going to let it discourage us. We're just going to know that it wasn't meant. Somebody needed to understand what duality and balance is, and that's you learning the lessons and moving forward. Now, all of these cards come out. The rise of the feminine this time. So, see, I can't make things up. So you rise. The masculine was rising based upon the courthouse and the expectations of you. So somehow the duality and balance wasn't there with the masculine. And now this is the rise of the feminine. Evolving feminine, maturity, and completion. That is what's happening, and why you are putting fuel under the fire for other people. Reaching conclusions, okay? So you reached a conclusion, all a sudden realization a choice being made. You made a choice, surprises in store. So based upon the choices that you made in order to trust in yourself and to plant your seed because you've given and you had to end things, Tower Energy says, right? The Tower Energy says, where is it at? Oh, sometimes you need to tear down the limiting structures you have built for yourself to move forward, rebuild better, stronger, and wiser. And it also says a quiet affair, a rendezvous with a secret lover, shady plan. So again, the rise of the feminine and the rise of the masculine could be because of permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. See, when you are dealing with any type of court situation or needing duality and balance or needing to trust in your decisions, it's because you made a permanent decision on a temporary emotion. And so therefore, what happened is that if the courts get involved, you either have a kid by somebody that it didn't work out, a marriage that didn't work out. And a lot of the times it's because we make assumptions and we start to take things personally. And, we have to realize that we weren't impeccable with our word. So the quiet affair, shady plans, you realize when you have these reaching conclusion realizations, you realize that, surprise are in store. The unknown events that come in or the hidden from view, you realize that the assumptions that you made that this person was a good person or that, meant well to you, made you feel like you're falling victim to temptation, mistakes, and lessons. Again, it all comes out the way it's supposed to. And you start at one point, you start losing yourself, losing myself in you, sinking into fantasy, identity crisis by you making assumptions, right? And on the run, ghosting and disappearing and avoiding confrontation. So this could be the person that you've been dealing with. Does that make sense on how that comes out? So the Ace of Pentacles energy just lets you know that it's happiness, joy, and new beginnings after you rise from and learn to trust in yourself and understand, because poverty comes with struggle. Card number 37. Maybe you're 37. I don't know. But maybe you had some type of past energies and you've been dealing with a false person. Do you see how that comes out? Just to reiterate where we learned that lesson. So your person learned the lesson and so did you, or the situation that, with the masculine energy, remember I showed it to you, they learned the lesson based upon permanent decisions on temporary emotions. You learned how to grow. So now you guys are mirroring the things that needs to be changed within yourself. You're trusting in yourself. They're making, trusting in their decisions now. They're rising. Everybody is rising based up either living in the past, Page of Wands energy. And I explained in that other read, yesterday is history. Again, like I always say, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. The present moment showed them and had them reach a conclusion. But however, the realization card came out, which is the judgment card. It came out and this card was here too. The judgment comes out because they felt like they failed or they backstabbed, they were backstabbed. And so that's where the Tower moments come out when you start to recognize insecurities and feel some type of way. And so that is where you reach the conclusions and you understand that the past causes fear and the present moment is where you need to be and trust in it. And the future causes anxiety. And so the Nine of Swords card came out as well. So again, when it comes to these types of situations, this is what you need to understand. The duality and balance comes when you start to have a realization and start to feel some type of way and know that you've done your best. Now let's pull from the Four Agreements because you've seen the cards that came out was always don't make assumptions. And I think it was be impeccable with your word. That's what came out in the last read. And so now we're going to see, okay, don't take anything personally. Love and respect yourself is what it says. This is the card that was there before. Well, no, that wasn't it. I don't know which one it was. It was something else. I don't know. Don't take anything personal. Love and respect yourself. You are never responsible for the actions of others, but you are responsible for you. If someone is not treating you with love and respect, it is a gift if they walk away from you. You may hurt for a while, but your heart will eventually heal. And so that is what's happening and why you're reaching these conclusions is because you're hurting now, but it's only going to be temporary. That's why I say permanent decisions on temporary emotions is where you are at right now. You're not making permanent decisions anymore on a temporary feeling. You're not taking anything personal. You're going to be impeccable with your words and move forward. Let me see. Yeah, ascendant. Yeah, you're ascending. Your first impressions moving forward will be very, very analytical, and that's the Chiron here. Healing soul wounds, exactly. So you're healing the soul wounds. You're not feeling like a victim anymore. You're moving forward. You're trusting in yourself and your energy. Healing soul wounds, pain, gifts, cleansing, spiritual growth, teacher, wounded healer, amends, and illness. So you're learning to forgive a person by moving forward, sending strength and healing, period, and going from there. But that's your ascendant part. Your first impressions moving forward of anybody. If you feel like there's any type of red flags, you're going to approach them lightly. You're not going to give your all into everyone and plant the seed that one day they'll show you the difference. You're going to know that moving forward, tower moments come and they go. But you have to have confidence for the new beginnings, right? Because these two cards were here. Remember, oh, well, you don't remember, but anyway, I do. I switched these around when I said that the Ace of Pentacles was having the courage and having the desire, and then the Queen of Wands came out. Confidence shines from the inside. When you love yourself, own your flaws, rocking without caring what others think, you moving forward are having the courage and the desire and having new beginnings and joy and happiness by you just trusting in yourself in the present moment. So the approach, the aura, and the appearance. If something seems shady, you're not going to just really give the benefit of the doubt, because you're going to look at everything and understand that this person may be acting in false pretenses when it comes to how they cover up things. Does that make sense? Or how they are playing the playing with the false mask on. Now I'm going to go ahead because I'm going to let this energy go. I feel like you have everything that you need from this read, and it showed that how it comes out and where the rise of the feminine and the masculine, how it happens, because again, you are doing your best in every situation. So the blue Chaldoni comes out, the third eye and the throat chakra. Their third eye is your intuition. Moving forward, you're going to recognize by you looking at the ascendants in a person, and based upon your past trauma or past healing that you've done. Now, you're not going to keep living in the past, though. You're going to recognize and you're going to put these people in categories accordingly. I don't know. It was something about it. You're going to look at things about how people act. Your first impression. How they say you never get a second chance to make a first impression? You're going to be looking at details moving forward. And this is where the pain or the Chiron, your healing soul, comes in at. Healing soul's wounds. That's where that comes in at. So your third eye chakra is your intuition, your perception, and your understanding. Moving forward, you're going to trust in your intuition. You're not going to live in the future and say the what if, well, this person could be different. You're not doing that anymore. You're just going to say what you need to say and move forward. Your throat chakra, again, expressing yourself. Your throat chakra is your communication, your expression, and you're going to trust in how you express yourself, and trust in your intuition, and trust in the way that you communicate, and you're going to communicate impeccably moving forward. So tranquility, protection, and service. I am filled with creativity and optimism. You're not going to lose hope in any situation, but you are going to understand that the past energy and your assumptions made you take things personally and reach conclusions, but also give people the benefit of the doubt. You're going to end it if there's any type of red flags moving forward with any situation and go from there. So I feel like we got what we needed to get out of this read. We're going to let this old energy, negative energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys. Bye-bye.